Welcome back, everyone, to Pandemonium. We've been off for a few weeks while I was doing some traveling, both for work and then for fun. But we are back with session 16 of season 3. It's been a couple weeks. We'll do a little bit of a detailed recap just to make sure everybody is up to speed with where we're at. So looking at the group, they are still in the War for Kata arc, continually to kind of expand the territory that was gained on Reclamation Day, where they heroically led their forces into battle against the giants and monsters of Taish, gaining a foothold in the ruins of the city of Kanda, which will now be the Gavel's city to rule. It's currently in ruins at this moment, but after the war, or if they succeed at pushing the giants out of Kata, this could be their home base to begin building up. But with that, though, unfortunately, they lost in the final battle to reclaim Kanda. They lost Agni Jeet, the Flamekeeper, who fell in battle to help the rest of them escape. But with that, after celebrating the victory, burying the fallen, members of the group were approached in a couple different ways. Belric had a vision sent to him from the warden, letting him know that someone had taken something from the shepherds, the Bruins of Phasia, had taken. The warden didn't give Belric a ton of information, but a seed of great power was how he phrased it, and that they'd taken it and fled into the forest, and that those who had been sent to protect the seed, the Bruins of Phasia, had gone dark, and he had not been able to reach or find them. Tasking Belric with finding the treasure that had been stolen, protecting it until time was up. At the same time, or well, actually a little earlier than that, or quite a bit earlier than that, the new enigma that appeared, Callista Varia, had came onto the scene, initially hanging out with the renegades after they had lost their own druid. After Belric approached Callie, mentioning his vision, mentioning this great treasure being stolen, Callie pulled in some additional pieces that she acquired by a deal she made with Paua, the goddess of prophecy and fate, indicating that the seed had been stolen from the Bruins and stolen by the Arisen, a group of undead that the Gavels of Avasar had come across during their time in Eteria. The group in Eteria was utilizing these drones to kind of incapacitate people and then pull them through a makeshift portal they made deep beneath the River Rhea and bring them into the wastelands of Ada, where they converted them into undead. This group wanted to spread their, as they called it, their gift, letting humanity become endless, allowing them to take a gift that was given to the gods and give it to all. But with that, at least initially, Callie and Belric decided to set off, heading into the Casivian forests by themselves to find the seed and combat the Arisen. Wisteria and crew, noticing that Belric had been missing, decided to follow his trail, finding them at the entrance to the Asuvian forest mid-battle, where the group of Arisen and what I think was actually Wisteria noticed was a former flame keeper kind of hiding, or not hiding, but standing back within the forest, watching the fights go down. A flame keeper who'd been corrupted by the Arisen named Zardan. Who watched kind of the battle progress before eventually teleporting, while the group fought off the Fathomless who had been corrupted by the blighted magic of the forest, along with a skeletal T-Rex and the corpse flower. The group did battle. Unfortunately, they were unable to rescue one of the Bruins of Phasia who escaped. Zardan, or not Zardan, the Bruin, I'm blanking on his name right now, but they were able to save his bear, a cave bear who they encouraged to flee from the battle and were able to reconnect with them afterwards and learn that Zardan was holding Raynor and all the other Bruins captive, and he decided initially was trying to convince them to join him willingly, but then decided whether or not they join, he'll bring them into the Arisen himself. At the same time, he corrupts the Sanctuary Seed. With that, too, the only other piece I would mention as well as you guys approach the Asuvian forest, you saw the forest itself was starting to become twisted. The air smelled foul. Roots began to grow even past the forest boundary, twisted and large, and just almost weeping as you saw them. And the trees themselves look flush, still full of life, but almost just corrupted life. As you saw, the forest itself was starting to succumb to the whatever efforts the Arisen were putting out there. The group took some time to heal themselves, kind of charter the next course, but basically, you have to go within the forest, find the sanctuary seed, and hopefully rescue it from the Arisen's clutches. So it's been a couple weeks, so I'll pause here, see what questions people have. I know it's been a little bit since we played. Is there anything you guys want more additional information on that may have just been forgotten over the weeks?
Maybe for the audience, maybe for me. There was during Callie and I were kind of going on the way, and I know she did there was some, I don't want to say deception going on, but I kind of realized she may be deflecting or something, and I think it was around this her following of Hira.
Yeah.
Or her. Okay.
Yes, she Belric assumed that being a Gorana Plan person that she was in with Hira, and Kelly continued to lead him on as long as he was not suspicious. Once he did get suspicious and he asked her, she admitted that she's not in good standing with Hira. She's doing this to get in good standing with Hira.
Yeah, I'm just going over some of my notes. Calistavaria mentioned that Paua appeared to her and told her about the seed, so she's kind of involved as well to some extent. But we'll see how much more.
Cool.
Perfect. You guys are kind of on the edge of the forest. You see kind of these trees that are still growing, almost growing quicker than you'd expect, but they just seem twisted. They just their branches and leaves give off this foul, almost rotting scent. They just don't look right. But you almost see some of the vines growing as you kind of spend the minutes patching yourselves up. You see the scent growing more intense, and it just seems to be growing and spreading as you guys kind of get yourselves ready to proceed. You do have the cave bear around. I'm not sure if you guys wanted to keep him around or not. You see him growling and grunting for what most of you hear, but Belric, he does look at you and you kind of hear him give a deep growl, and you understand that to be, what do we do?
I would nod towards, I think his companion had fallen, so I would kind of nod towards him and I would be like, we need to get revenge, and that revenge is on Zardan. Are you with us?
You hear the bear give this ferocious roar, stands upon his hind legs, even kind of rakes a claw across his chest, and he goes, we will eat the foul-smelling man and prove our superiority and gain revenge.
I'd look over towards Bear and be like, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
This is a question I have to ask in every fantasy RPG. What does it look like to the rest of us when Belric is talking to the bear?
I imagine he's just growling back at him. It's like...
I like that. Yeah. So growling and roaring, then I turn over to Bear and kind of growl towards him. Like, "Arr, arr."
You see Crash look at this with nostalgia, and if he could cry, a single tear would run down his metal face. If he had tear ducts.
Could I do like battle wounds on Bear, on the other Bear?
Oh, so we'll say he's
Or
patched up. He's
Okay, cool.
kind of good to go as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we spent quite a bit of time doing all that, I think, at the end of last session.
Okay. I would turn to the group with Callie and be like, I know I sent Red back, but I'm glad you guys made the trip.
Me too.
Would we recognize like the smell that's coming, or like would we know directionally where Zardan would be? Like, would it be?
I think that
to
the bear pointed us to it, right?
The bear did give you
In the center, yes, center of the forest or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he kind of let you guys know in the center, the heart of the forest, is kind of where Zardan was keeping Raynor, the other ruins of Fessia, and where he was kind of conducting his ritual. But, in regards to the smell piece, because you do still smell some of the natural elements in there too. The rotting is probably the most overpowering scent, but you do smell like almost this pine, this just pure, just nature, this almost unbespoiled by humanity or pollution or anything like that in nature. You could smell it almost as like the aftertaste of of kind of like this rotting smell, almost behind it. It feels like, but the rotting seems to be taking it over. Belric, I don't think you've ever been to one of the sanctuaries, but Callie, you'd recognize that back end smell, kind of like almost straight out of Aurea or one of the divine or exalted sanctuaries.
It's taking her back. It's taking her back.
So do you guys proceed into the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We were. It sounds like
Yes.
time is of the essence.
As you guys begin to make your way through the forest, you kind of see similar signs of life growing unchecked, but also corrupted. You see numerous bunnies kind of hobbling around, not hobbling like they're hurt, but you see some of them with growths along their spines that they're trying to deal with. You see birds flying through the sky, some with feathers falling off as they soar through, vines growing wickedly. But as you go in, and probably about 20 minutes as you walk in, you'll hear a voice. And the voice sounds familiar. It has that same king that you found from Zardan before, of somebody from Materia, but definitely more of an uncultured or lack of a noble birth from Materia. And you hear it kind of almost echoing out from the forest itself. And he goes, "Are you the Gavels of Avasara, those who rode with Agnijit?"
We are.
We need not be enemies. Agnijit of Clan Abe was a brother of mine, not by blood or birth, but by bond. I have been exposed to the truth. We've all been living in darkness. I can help bring you into the light as a boon to my fallen brother.
Agniji was exposed to the same darkness and made the choice that we all did to fight against the Arisen. So he may have been a brother in name, but he is one of us in a way that I know what his choice would be. And it's not the same as yours.
Wow. But surely it must have changed for you. Agnijit fell. You fell in a battle over land. With our gift, there wouldn't even need to have been a battle because people won't hunger. They won't need for food or sustenance. They will just live endlessly. A thing that was a boon of the gods, we can give that to everyone. It would end wars. And even if there was a war, once we spread this gift across the lands, Jeet would have just stood back up after that giant tried to fell him.
I have two things to say to you. First, have you ever seen an undead warforge? I didn't think so. Second, I'm quite certain that fire needs to breathe. It needs to eat. It'll roar and blaze. And one day, too, fire dies out. What you have here, if you are a follower of Nah, you're nothing more than a joke now. If you have any honor, any courage, any might left in that rotting, animated cadaver, you do cheat yourself, whatever clan you had, a service, and kill yourself now.
You hear him growl a bit, almost reverberating through the forest, and he goes, "You're right, we don't allow abominations to rise. You're no flesh and blood. Would I let a suit of armor become an arisen? No. The same applies to you. So be silent, abomination. Speak not of my brother."
That's funny. That's interesting. All right. This whole time, Will has been like digging around in his backpack, like, what have I got in here that I can like kill this guy with? just talking to himself, just not even listening to what's going on.
Something tells me Roshanael is very happy right now at the
absolutely.
prospect of.
Well, she's actually getting a little annoyed that we've waited a whole 20 seconds to start shooting spells at this guy.
It's just a voice. If we had a body, we would. Calistaria's reaction. She says, "Well, an offer like that, it never comes with that cost." And she looks around to the rest of you and says, "Right?"
Well, when we fought the Arisen before, I asked them, because I was certainly intrigued by such an offer as well, but they sort of implied that there would be some relinquishment of will and freedom, and that's something I wasn't willing to part with.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we will never take her offer.
Wow, you really considered it. You understand you already don't die, right, Verbolg?
Okay. There's a lot you need to know about the history of the Goran. And our death may be even worse than what you can consider, but we'll talk about this when someone's not overhearing us.
You hear him.
Well, where's the light show?
Will is like at this point stood up, put his backpack back on, has a wand in one hand and his staff in the other hand, is just kind of stretching. Like, ready whenever you are.
That's the funniest thing to me. I'm like, where's the light show? Turns to Will, getting ready for just that.
You hear like almost a theatrical sigh as he goes, "Well, I honored my brother in his last by giving you the chance, but some fools can't be led to the light. And for paradise, some sacrifices are necessary. If any of you get the honor of seeing Jeet, tell him I tried and give him my apologies." And as you hear him begin to you can hear the voice fade. Several things seem to happen all at once. You see those vines that have been withering around the floor begin to almost spring to life, almost starting like surging towards you, almost as if in chase. But the thing that probably catches your eye, especially as you look through and kind of see these very small rays of sun that are peeking through this deep foliage, you see that where some of those kind of the sun touches down on some of those areas, you see sparks begin to form. You see this rampant fire begin to grow. And it's not the controlled fire that you've seen Jeet wield. It's not even the same color as the fire that Agni Jeet and the other flame keepers you've come across have wielded. It almost has this mixes between violet and like deep emerald green as it begins to spread. And it doesn't spread in the usual pattern. It almost seems to be chasing after you, hounding you, moving closer and closer as the vines come from part one side and the fire comes from the other, trying to pretty much embrace you in their grasp. This next section is going to be a skill challenge. You guys will need 5 successes before 3 failures as you try to make your way through the forest, avoiding the flames, the vines, and the other creatures that are lurking within that are trying to stop you from reaching its heart. Who wants to kick it off first?
You know what? So we got fire coming at us, right? Fire and vines and dark magic. Why don't we fight fire with fire? Crash has got some armaments, explosives, but it's in canonical. He also has a flamethrower which shoots arcane flames that's attached to him. It's his legs. So I'd like to apply Arcana to this, as Crash would unleash his own torrent of arcane fire against this.
Against the vines? Definitely.
Yeah. Alright. Master Arcana time! Yippee! Oh no! I'm gonna reroll that. We're gonna use a hero point. Oh no.
As you unleash your fire against these vines, you see these vines have almost been overripe from the start. They begin to pop and unleash like this noxious fumes into the air. Everyone give me a fortitude saving throw.
I'm gonna add a +1 from the. I think we have something on the ship that gives a bonus. Double check. Yeah, the infirmary.
Nice.
Oh no.
All right, so we got some good ones.
Crash is
Wisteria,
this fail.
Callie, you are thriving in this Wisteria. You are unaffected. Callie, this noxious fumes go through. You are completely unaffected. Crash, you are you succeed. Belric, you will both fail and take this damage, and then Crash will take half.
Yeah.
As this poison just kind of fills there and just saps at you. You feel like almost coughing as you're trying to continue pressing through the forest. You've got 1 failure, 0 successes as you guys make your way in. Who goes next after Crash kind of unleashes his flame against the vines? Oh, I thought I'm like, she could be a Goron. It seems like they may have that, but I believed you for a second till I read the last.
Yeah, as she's thriving, she's going to send her plants like right back out. So, Mark, Crash.
Oh, my heart, my heart.
Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. I jumped through Burger, then Mockery, then Crash. Crash was fighting the vines.
Jeet, we've had Crash here for so long.
So, Crash was fighting the vines with fire. I'll fight the fire with vines. So I'm going to send out a whole bunch of choking vines to build these like wet walls to prevent the flames from reaching near us. So that should be nature.
Perfect. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
You bring out the vines, able to start smothering those flames. For a moment, it looks like they were going to burn through those vines, but as more of them layer on top of each other and layer on top, you smother those flames enough for you guys to be able to get some distance and start to move deeper into the forest, earning your first success. One success, one failure. As you guys go deeper to the forest, you see the flames still chasing the vines coming from a different end. But looking out, you start to see eyes watching you, and you start to see kind of the twisted forms of the blighted fathomless starting to stalk out and begin to give chase. You got one success, one failure. Who is up next?
I'll go next. As I see enemies coming towards us, I'll start looking for paths where we can move silently and stealthily through the forest and kind of try to lose their tracking of us.
Perfect. Give me perception or stealth. Or survival, of course.
Yeah, stealth is what I was going for. Hero point.
Oof.
Much better.
Perfect. It's almost a bit difficult at first, but you are able to kind of find some trails and paths through the forest that allows you to kind of get some space between the fathomless, putting you at 2 successes, 1 failure. As you guys are pressing deeper and deeper into the forest, you see the light begins to grow dimmer. This foul scent starts to almost become overpowering. What do you guys do?
Belric will start seeing, like, as these vines start like reaching out towards us, he's almost gonna like embrace it and kind of like almost use the vines to like swing through the forest, almost like Tarzan, like acrobatically. So like a vine like misses him and then hits the other vine and then he gets to the other one. So he's just like he's maneuvering through the forest utilizing the vines.
Definitely. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yep. Let's
I hope
hero
you guys
point
get
it.
your bad rolls out early today.
Let's get it out. Let's get it out of the way. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Unfortunately, as you try, you get the good swing on the first one, but the second one, the vines begin to wrap through you and begin to almost swarm around your compatriots. Everybody give me a reflex saving throw. Oh, nice. All right. Alric, you with your reflexes get a crit success there.
Oh.
Will, you will succeed. Who are in this one? Oh, Callie.
It seems that we've lost him.
Oh, does it? Okay. I will get her back in a second. Unfortunately, Wisteria, you just straight failed it.
Oh,
So you see these vines begin kind of striking through, almost wrapping around, kind of snagging armor, gripping limbs, and just squeezing and squeezing for all they are worth. For those who failed, 22. For those who succeeded, 11. But I think everybody either, Will succeeded, so 11 on that side. For Crash and Wisteria, that'll be the full 22, as these vines can almost get omnipresent around you as the air gets even more foul, and you see the fathomless catching up, lurking from behind, as you guys have 1 success, 2 failures. Will, I think I'll have to pick on you next.
Yeah, I don't have any particularly good skills for this, but I'm going to make a suggestion. I have a backup if this is not acceptable. Can I, rather than making a skill check, just use a 5th rank spell slot to cast Divine Immolation against the undead plants? Because that sounds like the perfect time to use it.
You can definitely do so. That'll give you half the spell ranks, half the rank of the spell as a bonus to it. So would that be 2 or 3? You'll round up. But you have to kind of pair that with religion or pair that with whatever skill you want to use for it.
Sure. Let's do that. I believe in myself. I don't think I'm going to... I don't think I need to conserve my spell slots so much that I can not afford to give up one spell. So okay, so that would be a +3. I think I perhaps might have studied in my time when I was being trained to be a high priest. We learned about all sorts of unholy creatures and things like that, and unholy magics. And so I'm thinking perhaps I might know something about how to avoid those kinds of magic. So you think I could maybe do a religion? That's great. Shift. Yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. 1 second. There we go. I believe. All right, not terrible. I'll let it ride.
All right. Unfortunately, as you unleash kind of that divine immolation through, you almost see the corrupted fire swallow that light that unleashes itself forward and uses it to amplify its own kind of just energy. And you see the forest behind you catch ablaze. Everybody give me one last reflex saving throw. Nice. Will's ready to dodge that at least. Perfect.
When was the last time we failed one of these?
Getting into Reclamation Day. I'm not Reclamation Day. Into the infiltration mission.
Yeah. Didn't you guys fail? No, you guys came very close to failing the one assaulting the beach, but you didn't fail. Sweet. So, Crash, you will narrowly succeed. Belric crit succeed. Will crit succeed. Wisteria, with your reflex thing, you will crit succeed as well. So just Crash. And
Crash
Callie,
has that as well. He got it from 11th level.
nice. Perfect. Well, fortunately, just poor Callie on her own on this one. As you see the fires come rolling through, just burning through the plains and looking at you guys as you're almost herded deeper into the forest. And as you come out of these kind of just this inferno, this tangle of divine and unholy magic, you come to this clearing within the forest, and you see a number of different things all at once. You see that there's almost, as you got deeper in, that foul smell almost became a haze of its own. As you look through, you see these particles floating through the air with just this violet aura to them. You also see sparks kind of almost licking across, just drifting through the sky. Within the center, though, the thing that probably, one of the three things that probably truly catches your attention is you see this, still a sapling, but you see the sapling that can become a great tree in the middle of this forest. You see in its center, it has almost like this tainted decrepitness about it. Its bark seems to be blacker. Some bits of it seem to be chipping away. And in the center of that kind of core, you see this great green orb with almost like a viney seed-like quality to it. And you see that in the center of this corruption of this great sapling that can become a huge tree. The other bits of it seem to be untainted, but it seems you see kind of just sitting in the center there. Callie, Belric, you guys can clearly see this is the sanctuary seed. And in front of it, you see Zardan of the Arisen, formerly a Flamekeeper. But that's probably not all that catches your attention, because on two things, one to your left, one to your right. On your right, you see this circle of flames, like almost this orb of flames. In the center of it, You see within these flames, like kind of bits of bolts of energy kind of moving from this orb into the center. But in the center, you see this wooden cage. And you see the unconscious forms of men and bears. Belric, you're able to pick out the ruins of Thessia. You see Raynor struggling within, barely maintaining consciousness, but trying to fight out as this orb is kind of just like bolts of it is just arcing off to and fro, sapping his strength. And across from that, you see amongst the trees, atop of this little wooden, almost like platform, you see this druid. Wearing kind of black and white robes that seemed reminiscent of the Flame Keepers. You see this kind of arisen man waving a burning staff, and you see in front of him this tablet, which is growing with this same violet aura that is pervasive across this area of the forest. And you see in front of that tablet this swirling green vortex of magic. I'm going to throw you guys on the map as well, so you guys can see a bit of this as well. But as you approach, you see Zardan just kind of shake his head. And he goes, I didn't want to have to do this myself. As friends of my brother, I would hate to not only have to deny you the gift, but to rob you of life myself. One last time, let me give you the gift of endless life.
You can certainly try.
You know, I made a small mistake before. I told you to end your own life, but that would require you to be alive.
I hate listening to abominations. Well, Jeet from the Beyond, I've done what I can. Fathomless in them, and let's continue with our ritual. You guys are able to place yourselves anywhere within that blue square that you would like to. The forest area is difficult terrain. The Vioni area is not. You see this platform up here is 30 feet into the air. You see there are rituals around that you're not really sure of what they are, but there's ways to figure that out. I will say there'll be a number of different things going on in this fight, so I encourage you to figure out what is going on. So with that, actually, that's how we start later. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let me get my combat screen. Actually, let me get everybody into initiative.
Do we have another bear with us too?
Oh yeah, I forgot your bear.
Yes. I didn't, dude. I'll never forget a bear.
Double barrel.
One thing
go ahead.
for Belric, something that I noticed for rangers, I believe at this point you just straight up ignore difficult terrain.
I think you got that last level.
But yeah, I think as a ranger you just ignore difficult terrain.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Done.
Unimpeded
Right.
journey.
I think I'm going to have the opportunity. So, anybody who wants to be in a protective dome, stay close to me.
All right, I'll stick around.
And try, if you can, if you don't want to be in a protective dome, try to get out of it as quickly as possible, because it will hurt you on the way out, unfortunately.
And
If
for
you
our
have to
range
leave.
characters, just remember the cover piece goes, I think, both ways.
Sorry.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, let's get these in NPC wizard. And I will let you all control the cave bear. Actually, I'll let Belric, you were with Calistavaria, control the cave bear.
Oh, Belric, definitely Belric. Yeah,
Oh.
or someone else if you want to. But
Yeah, let's
I
let
already
someone
have
else.
mine.
I've got a bear, so let's let.
I've got a bear.
Yeah, we both
I
have
guess
two.
you guys are the two with summons or.
Yeah, I can barely keep track of myself.
I have
do you want-
historically bad rolls when it comes to companions, so I shall give it to whoever else wants it.
Stare.
Well, we'll figure that out when its turn comes up. But kicking us off, I think Callie, I think you went first both times since you got the new PC.
Yeah, God, not 20. Oh, and Steven. Okay, you're back. Okay, cool. So, the first thing that she will do is she casts Evolution Surge on the plant thing, and then the plant will act together to stride while Kalisavari is casting this. So you see, as it moves, it gets bigger and bigger. I would like you to make that plant into a huge-sized creature.
Yo.
Your summon?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah, that's more than enough reach right there.
Oh, okay. Is there a good way to change a creature size on this one? Or because it doesn't have like the NPC way I can do it.
That's a good question.
What's the best way to do it for PC?
You just change. Well,
I know the token settings have size dimensions if you double right click, but the
Oh, yeah.
Pathfinder
I see it.
size stuff might be affecting someone.
What happens if I hit 3? Well,
So I will figure that out. But while I'm looking at that, what does the summon do?
so the summon just moves up. So that is my 2 actions to Evolution Surge, and I act together, it'll stride up. My last action, I will look towards. Oh yeah, that might be one too big, but
Yeah.
yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, 'cause you're the same size as that other guy. All right.
damn, that's sick.
There we go.
So now my summon is the Storm Giant because it's huge size and it has 20-foot reach.
Good.
And then with my final action, I want to do a recall knowledge check on whatever's going on up here.
Perfect.
So should I just do the
Oh yeah, just do recall knowledge. Yeah.
recall knowledge?
Nice. You see that from over this side, with this tablet, this portal, they are looking to taint the land. This is part of their process to make this land hospitable for being a place where Risen can be created and reborn. They are tainting the forest itself. And that's going to reveal a component that what we're doing in this fight. Because part of this fight is utilizing clocks. Unfortunately, since you guys crit failed your check, part of that clock is already filled in. So you see Tainting the Land, it should pop up on your guys' screen to view now. Tainting the Land is one of the clocks. They will get a chance each round to try to fill that in. And if it gets filled into all 3, this land, this forest, the Suvian forest, are tainted. And what tainted means in this scenario is if for some reason just the taint got through, they weren't able to corrupt the seed or do anything else, this land would basically just be inhospitable. The forest would eventually wither. It would be a place where you couldn't, even if you saved the sanctuary seed, make it into its own exalted sanctuary. It would be very soon wastelands. And they're partway.
What is the way to stop it?
Definitely. With that, with your, because you see on that side, it's going to require 2 checks. But there's two different things you need to do to be able to kind of stop this from happening. The first is you'll need either an arcane or occult check to counteract that portal and counteract the energy that it's releasing. The second is it doesn't need to be in any order on this either. I should clarify too. But the second thing overall that you would need is you need to push that tablet away from where it's at and then kind of break the tablet.
Okay. All right. That's what I heard.
Oh, and how close do we need to be?
I can't hear you, Will. I think you may be too far away.
Okay. How close do we need to be to make those 2 arcane?
For the arcane or occult check, because that is 20 feet into the air, you need to at least be 30 feet.
Okay.
All right. So the ritual, that is the ritual. Let me do that. Okay. You hear through, kind of almost echoing out through this land, you hear this fell voice going off. You hear it just it's not coming from Zardan. It seems like it's coming from both the portal, both the seed, both the magic. You hear it uttering these arcane incantations, and you see energy kind of arcing through, bouncing from Zardan through the portal, through the fire, through the seed. And you see both the seed as well as the Bruins within that cage. You see the seed wither and darken a bit. You see the Bruins cry out in pain. You see it gets a little bit more dire. But you don't see the taint advance, unfortunately. Alric, you are up.
Alright, so when I see that relic, or when I see that orb doing that, can I tell if that has anything to do with the tablet, or is that something different? No?
If you would like to give me a recall now, I'll check out the orb again if I can.
Oh man, sounds like a real Wisteria job.
Yeah, unfortunately, I rolled pretty bad on this ship, so it's gonna be.
I'll given this will be my first recall knowledge check ever, but given the circumstances, I am going to attempt a recall knowledge on the orb to see if I can determine that. And I don't know how to roll it. Hold on. There it is. Oh, okay, good.
All right. Hey, that'll be a success. You look at this sanctuary seed, this precious gift from Hira. You see kind of the taint growing into it and taint growing around the sapling tree that would soon become the heart of the forest if left. If the exalted seed was able to do its thing. And you see they're trying to corrupt the sanctuary seed, and they're actually doing a fairly good job of it so far. This one is dire at this moment. They are kind of sending this corrupted energy through. They are pulling it into the arisen kind of way of operating. And you know, if they're able to corrupt that seed, even if they're not able to do what they want to in this land, they could take that seed potentially and try to do it somewhere else and create a place where they could bring their arisen and birth arisen outside of the wasteland of Ada. To counteract this, it's going to take 1 nature and 1 survival check. But with this, you need to have somebody who believes in Hira, and it is going to take a partner as well. For both the nature and the survival. You know it's going to take you and Callie. to be able to turn these around. The nice thing with that, though, is one of you guys, if you're within 30 feet of the orb, can utilize your one action to do so. The other can use their reaction to support. And if one of you guys succeed, that'll give you one of the marks and erase that skill. So you just need the other skill to be able to do it, and vice versa. So you just need to concede on that nature check, that survival check, as a pair. The person that is doing the reflex save does not need to be within 30 feet. Or sorry, not the reflex. The reaction, I should say, does not need to be within 30 feet.
Right. Just so you know, because this might affect what you decide to do. Probably not going to actually do that dome thing, because we need to get close to things that are happening on the opposite side of the map. So just staying here is going to be a bad idea. So probably not going to do the dome thing anymore, if that affects your decisions.
Okay, first action, recall knowledge. Second action. Screw it. I'm gonna command animal. How far can he go? 35 feet. Damn. Shoot. Second action. I hunt prey on Zardan.
Okay.
Wait, this might not be smart.
I will say for the seed, it is nearly corrupted. In case that changes anything that you're doing. On this
when you say it's like dire or almost corrupted, does that mean like I should shoot the seed, or like my entire priority should just be like getting close to this? Like I guess I'm doing the survival and the nature check. I'm just.
Well, actually, destroying the seed is an option if you do want to make sure it keeps out of the arisen hands. But if you wanted to convert it and get it back to the warden, get it back for Callista Varia, you would want to get there before that third bubble is filled in.
Callista Varia sees Belric consider aiming at the seed, and she says, "Destroying the seed is not an option."
Okay, so my first action is recall knowledge. My second action is I am going to something Belric hasn't done before, but he's gonna get in the shit, man. Probably not smart, but my colleagues are there. I see the Bruins over there. I know what I need to do, so I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna take 2 actions, I guess. I have to get
and
within 30
you
feet.
only need to be within 30 feet, right? Not adjacent?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move, 30 feet. Sorry.
How fast Belric is. Belric fast or is he slow?
I got that rune.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that rune, so I'll chill here. So that's 2 actions to move there. I kind of want to. I don't know why I want to be in. Oops. Let me just make sure I'm in the right spot.
Is the darker part of the ground the difficult terrain?
So the darker end, kind of on both sides of the forest, outside of the viney paths, difficult terrain. But Belric has a thing that allows him to ignore difficult terrain.
Right, I forgot. My bad.
All right, I'll chill there. So I'll use my 2 actions to do that, and then Bear's free action is going to be. All right, this is taking so long. He's just going to charge up to this guy.
All right.
25 feet. That's my turn.
Crash. You are up.
All right. Pressure. Destroying the seed is not an option. Seeing everything around, knowing that he is like he should be in his element here, but there's undead, there's a mystical ritual being corrupted. He's just gonna start shooting at people.
All right.
And in particular, for this one, we are going to pull out the Obsidian's Edge. So, I'm actually going to draw that in particular, use an action for it, because I did not have a for it. And then we're going to use, let's see here.
Blast Foot to cast Jump. Get himself a good bit further.
Alright.
Into flanking with Bear. And lastly, we're going to go for a solid Trigger Brand Salvo with the Obsidian's Edge. Sorry, I had a small little celebration. I'm actually using a different PC for this one, and I'll soon have my webcam again because of it.
Nice.
And I was able to target the guy the first time. It worked. Alright, so Trigger Brand 1.
That'll hit.
And then we're gonna swing. You'll love to see it.
Oh, I think you hit the critical. Oh no, you rolled it. You rolled again. Oh, that was for a different strike. Okay, there we go. Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger Brand Salvo. I'll have to reload next turn, and my weapon is currently in range mode, so I can't make any melee attacks until I got it changed back. However, the damage. Alright. Damage roll number 1, and the Obsidian's Edge does innately have the Flame Rune, so a little bit of fire damage. And of course, Gunslinger crit damage! 1, 2, and 3!
Oof.
Still.
That.
And then we got a Fortitude save against my class at DC. He's stunned 1.
Nice.
So Crush just blasts in with an arcane explosion, some fires, a deep red, as he, in the same motion, pulls out the blade, strikes once, and then strikes again, this time with almost an inferno flame being carved from the swipe, making it an almost blast. And he also, his eye flicks down to that handprint on his chest for a mere moment. And that will be his turn.
Nice. Will, you're up.
All right, Wisteria, we're gonna need you to move fast on this one, I think. I'm gonna cast Haste on Wisteria. Just reach a hand out, and suddenly, just like you feel just like a warm breeze rush past you, and you suddenly feel caffeinated. And then, with my last action, I think I will. Let's just. I got a stride. As much as I would love to start doing crazy cool stuff immediately, I think
I will say there's one thing else you could recall knowledge on, if that will sway your.
That is true. Also, I have I have something I want to do next turn, and I don't know how possible it is. So I feel bad about like asking a whole turn around ahead of time if a thing is possible, but I it's gonna affect what I want to do this time, so I'm sorry. I have a spell that can be used to dissuade a person from doing a specific thing. Here, let me. This one. Where is it? This one. I can choose. The target uses a specific ability you name.
Okay.
Can I use that to stop them, to at least dissuade a creature from trying to like advance this ritual?
With the voice you heard was not Zardan's, it does not seem like he's in control.
Okay. And not on the
Not the other guys either.
all right, good to know. That affects what I want to do then. Thank you for letting me know. Instead, I'm not very good at recalling knowledge. I might actually, you know what? I'm gonna do amped message on Callistavaria. She needs to get moving.
Okay.
We need you to move quickly, you hear in your head. So you get a free stride, strike, step, one of those things. Trip, shove.
Could you do that on to summon instead?
Sure.
Can I, in this particular case, could I just channel the ampness through my magical connection into my summon?
I think the
Sure.
summon's in range, so you should be good.
Sure, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I will do the
Oh,
amp
yes,
message.
yeah, just for flavoring it like you said.
Oh
it
yeah,
to me
for
and
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Actually, Dura, go to the tablet. Because I think I can make that reaction from here to help out Belric. So I would like to get Dura closer to the tablet a bit. You said step, stride, trip, shove. I think I'm just gonna
Or strike.
go. Yeah, I think I'll go closer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is all difficult terrain, right?
It is, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I think that's good because next turn I can probably get. Yeah, I'll be in range. So that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Perfect.
No problem. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Zardan is up. You see him, like fire begins sparking off his flesh, leaving ashy marks against his skin. You see his eyes begin to glow, and he goes, "You guys just couldn't listen and leave well enough alone." And as he does so, you see his hands begin to flex around his spear, and you start to see arcane sigils begin to appear as he casts Explosive Barrage.
That sounds
why did they
bad.
do the 5-foot burst, but not the 20-foot burst? That's annoying. Never mind, to the bottom. So 20-foot burst, and let me roll 1d4 to see how many 5-foot bursts. So I just get one 5-foot burst. They're gonna throw that at Bear.
Hey,
Will, Callistovaria, Wisteria, somebody for the cave. Oh, I think I'll have to roll for the cave bear. I forgot to give you guys access to it. I'm gonna give you guys access to that, but I will roll this one.
I'm going to cast Scintillating Safeguard to protect as many people as I can, which I think just maybe Callie, me, the Cave Bear, and Wisteria.
It's a decent bit. What does that do?
And I can. Oh, a crash isn't in it. It basically just gives all of us 10 resistance to fire for the purpose of this spell.
Nice.
Damn.
Or wait, sorry, what damage? It is fire damage.
Sweet. So Callie crit saves. Roll the damage for this. 32 total damage, 19 fire, 13 sonic. As you see him cast and start to see these explosions of flame come arcing through the air. That's his two actions.
Well, whatever.
Oh, oof. So 64
30.
to Will, but luckily you still get that 10 minus for the fire. And Bear will save, so he'll take half. All right. So you see the flames clear, and the corrupted flame keeper is up. What is he gonna do? He's gonna do this something very similar. You see he reaches out and swirling the staff. You see these sickly green flames emanating from it. You start to see a bolt of fire coalesce into a ball as he launches a fireball at the group.
oh damn! Thank you.
Poor Daisy gonna throw out of that same spot too, so
Oh no.
next saving throw. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear. Ah,
So you see him swirl that energy around, just blasting through with fire. The scent of ash fills the air. He is going to use his last action. He does not have many one-action things he can do. He's too far to intimidate. Yeah, he's gonna chill. He's gonna let his last action go. Wisteria, you are up.
Okay. The other bear we have, would that be like a action to command an animal type thing, or does it just like have its own turn?
It has its own initiative, but you guys get to determine what you want it to do.
Oh, okay. That's what I know. All right. So for my turn, I am going to start with a person of interest on Zardan as an action, and then I'll use a free action to devise a stratagem on him. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see if I have a spare action to attack with it later. Yeah, I'll recall knowledge on him with the free recall knowledge to try to figure out his lowest saving throw.
Do you let your roll stand?
Ooh, that's 17. I'll spend a hero point and reroll.
Unfortunately, he is not off guard to you.
Okay. That was one action. Let's see. So you said 30 feet from the portal, but it's in the air. So I'm trying to figure out how close horizontally I would need to get. If I'm like at the base of this ladder, do you think that would be like 30 feet diagonally? I think it's 20 feet horizontally.
I think you'd have to be like within 10 feet of it.
Oh, okay. So basically up on top of the ladder. So one action.
Or within, I mean, you don't have to be on top of the ladder, but if you came like right here-ish, why is it not pinging? There we go. That would be fine.
Well, if I'm gonna try to, we got to deal with the tablet too, and that's on top of the platform, so I gotta get there anyway.
Is there a time associated to that?
Yeah, that's the tainting the land clock in the top right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Too many clocks. Again, if
A lot of clocks.
I don't know if I would have got this from the recall knowledge, but if we save the orb, would like Raynor and the Bruins be released, or are they all like 2 damage, like they'll just be kind of like caged in but not continue to die?
Saving the orb would be its own thing. I think I mentioned to Will too. The Bruins have their own thing going on. But there's a separate clock for the Bruins.
Yeah.
The
Yep. Okay. I guess what I'm asking is if I use the nature and survival check to save the Bruins or release that orb, are the Bruins healthy enough to help us in a battle, or are they still like gonna be like caged and you know what I mean? Like
So saving the orb would still leave the Bruins caged. Raynor looks like he's healthy enough to join in, but the rest don't. But freeing and saving the Bruins would be its own challenge.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So with 2 actions, I can get here. And then my quickened action I'll use to take a shot at Zardan. That didn't work. And I don't know why it applied off guard.
Because oh no, yeah, you shouldn't have had the off guard.
Oh, I have a toggle, I guess, to enable effects. Is a 37 still a hit?
37 still a hit.
All right, so I'll deal damage, but no sneak attack or anything. Because that position is not close enough to affect the portal, right?
For the portal, no, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Perfect. That would be the end of your turn. All right. Thorn crawlers up. You see this beast emerge from the vines. This creature with kind of like this violet glow behind its eyes and vines for limbs come crawling out. Uh, what? It's gonna go against Dura. Can't eat Dura, but it can still smack Dura. So you see it rushing up, jaws coming in, trying to clinch a bite out of Dura. You see it sink its fangs in. It is going to try to use improved grab to grapple Dura. It will succeed in grabbing it. And then it is going to lash out twice with its branches. Unfortunately, we'll hit each time. So you see this creature go through, bite into Dura, grip tightly, and then you see these vines and branches come slicing into the giant elemental, or the giant kind of lightning plant creature. Oh, the Fathomless is up. He is going to run up towards our bear. And he is going to strike out, trying to punch the bear. He'll hit. And then he is going to use Choking Pain upon the bear. So somebody give me a will save. And not for your bear, for the other bear. The cave, the Bruins cave bear, I'll say.
Yeah, I can roll that.
You gotta name one.
Oof, unfortunately, will just fail. Taking 21 damage on top of the initial 13 as this Fathomless comes in and just shrieks its necrotic damage through it, almost forcing the bear to relive the Fathomless's death. Cave Bear's up too.
All right, I'll take care of it. We're gonna do a claw strike. I was targeting Zarda. I meant the one right next to it.
Perfect. That'll still hit.
For 11 damage, and then I'll do a grapple attempt. So
Perfect.
he grapples the Fathomless, and then I'll do another claw attack with map to see if we can get that in. And because he's grabbed, the bear gets a Mauler bonus.
Nice. You see the cave bear come mauling into this Fathomless, just starting to chip away at its blighted flesh. All right. The other Fathomless is up. Which one is this one? So he takes some burn damage, and then he is going to try to swing at Crash. You see him lash out with his first blow, following his fists just kind of coming in a flurry upon you. But luckily, you prove far too fast for this Fathomless, and all of his blows miss.
Heck yeah.
This one is going to run up on Callie, and he is going to lash out with one fist. That will hit. Make a will saving throw for me, Callie. Nice. You will crit succeed, so no damage from
Nice.
as he tries to make you relive his final moments. He lashes out with his last action, and he will miss. So you feel that punch collide with you, but luckily you're able to resist his influence. And that is their turn. We're back at the top of the order. Yeah.
Okay, Kalistavaria is going to just regrow a lot of the necrotized plant matter both on her and Dura by casting a 2-action heal. And I think she does this at the 6th rank. Yeah. We'll do
Okay.
that. Well, no, we'll do that 5th rank. let's keep our 6th rank spells.
So that's your chain lightning level.
So
Valid.
that. Got it. Ourselves. So we can withstand a little bit more. I will act together with Dura on that. Dura will try and escape. So, just Dura to try to escape. So I just pick a target and then escape with athletics.
You got a hero point left?
No. I also use mine for something else.
Oh, you got 2.
No, I'm not on the ship, right? So.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. If you'd like to take 2, you could have 2, but definitely.
What would I like
Take
to do? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Well.
The DM's giving you a second roll. Take it.
Let's try it.
Oh, that's
Oh. It's a failure.
You rolled a 39, right?
No. Sorry. It just doesn't update. I think it just didn't update the
Oh, the
result.
The
It
result
just,
text didn't change.
yeah, result text didn't update. Because I didn't re-roll with a hero point. I just clicked right click and re-roll. And
Okay. Wait, we will succeed and break free. That confused me. But why is it giving you a failure for that? But yeah,
Okay.
Gura is able to break free.
Awesome. Then final action is going to be moving closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and next turn I think I can try and hit this door. So, or the tablet. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Oh, so yeah, ritual is up. Belric, Callie, and I'm gonna pick on Crash. Each of you roll me a d20.
D20 coming up.
Alright. Alright.
God.
Alright. Oh, okay, not great. How many dice was it? Okay. So, as you guys see this ritual coming through, you see it arc again into the Bruins. You see their vigor beginning to fade rapidly. You see even Raynor passes out from the strain as like these arcane bolts and this fell voice arcs out through the air, sapping them of their strength. They are very near their end. Luckily, Belric, you did not get another one for the Sanctuary Seed. You see that one, because that would have been game over for the Sanctuary Seed piece. But that one you see the energy arc through, but unfortunately it does not gain enough steam to pass through the next point. But you do see the portal, the tablet begin to kind of just synchronize and energize, and you see that violet haze, those spores that have been kind of floating through the air, deepen as the land becomes tainted even further. You guys can't see the other clock, but I'll say everybody's pretty much one away from being unlocked or failed. Probably the best word for it. Belric, you are up.
Okay. I think I would like to begin. Said I like when I did that recall.
One thing before you go. You see as you start your turn, he looks at you, and you start to see spirits floating around you. Give me a will saving throw.
Wait.
So you take 3d6 damage and are frightened 1. As you see, like the souls of creatures that he's absorbed, they failed to become part of the but you are up.
So you said there's 2 checks that we need to make to save this. One's a nature and one's a survival, but we need help from the other person. Is that right?
Yep. So you need help from the other person on that side. So they would need to burn the reaction to make the assistance.
Okay. So can I start with a nature check?
Yeah.
I don't really know, like, I don't know how this would look. Maybe.
Definitely.
describe it.
So how because this is basically kind of almost using kind of Belric's kind of just knowledge and bond with nature, with Hura, to kind of try to find a way to overcome the kind of this will that is starting to corrupt the seed.
Okay. So you see the seed there, and like there's a lot of like corrupt and tainted like things that are covering it, but as you see, like Belric starts like closing his eyes and starts closing his eyes, and like as he does and like concentrates, he's doing his nature check, you start seeing like some of them potentially pull away, and then he's gonna roll a nature check.
Perfect. Callie, give me one. Oh, Callie, do you use a reaction to give me one as well?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Nature or survival?
Nature.
Double nature.
Perfect. You both will succeed on that side, so you see kind of the vines begin to kind of almost wrap around, protecting the seed, allowing you guys the first success on that side. Now all you need is a survival check to be able to bring it completely out of danger on that piece.
But that would need a second. Like, I couldn't do that this turn because he's already.
If you wanted to, you could do your survival check, and then Callie would have to find a way to get hers up there. She doesn't have a reaction to burn for this one, but if you wanted to kind of get both of yours out of the way, you could.
Yeah, go for it if you wanted to.
I'm here. Okay, so the nature check, you can start seeing like some of the alive vines start like creeping in instead of the tainted ones, and then from a survival standpoint, survival is just such a weird one to me. I guess from like a flavor standpoint, I guess like maybe I would start like springing up some of the fauna or some of like the plants near it to maybe like try and like overcome some of the tainted ones, and that would be my survival check, which
Perfect.
I'll roll now as my second action.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that frightened got you a little bit. But luckily, that will succeed. Nearly crit succeed. We had another good benefit, but that will succeed. So now all Callie needs to be able to do is get in and get her survival check on that side, and she will be able to keep the seed from being corrupted. Oh, and luckily she goes before the ritual too. So some good news there. All right. You got action left. Sorry.
Yeah, third action, I am going to move. How far can I move? 30 feet? Yeah. Why can't I see that easily? 30 feet, yes. I'm going to move 30 feet over towards this guy. And then my final action, Bear, is going to swipe at this buddy as his little free action.
All right.
Jaws.
That'll hit. This guy is
That's a
looking
turn.
rough.
It's a turn, boys. I love it.
All right, Crash, you are up.
All right, we are going to very simple one here. We are going to where's the action? Touch and go. I forgot which one was which for a moment to reload the Obsidian's Edge, and we are going to do it with an elemental fire. Actually, you know what? Elemental acid for some variety in damage types. Second action to activate the ammunition, then trigger Brand Salvo.
I will say, if you're targeting the Fathomless, you've found that they are slightly vulnerable to fire.
Alright, never mind. We're doing. Actually, I'm already getting the fire damage. You know what? Yeah, we'll do the fire ammo. So, melee strike? I'm going to use a hero point on that, and there's a good reason.
All right.
Even though the melee side is not as impactful. If I don't hit the melee, I don't get the ranged attack.
There you go, from Mr. Crit.
Yippee! Then we got the
I need that range attack.
Nice. Dang.
So here's the critical melee, and here is the critical fire.
Nice. How do you delete this guy?
So it is truly like Crash got this weapon from the. Shoot! I immediately forgot the name of them. What's the name of the Flamekeepers, right?
Yeah.
From. I just said it. Why did I forget? Okay, the flavor is backstory wise. Crash got this from doing a good deed for the followers of Nar. And right now, he's wielding it with all the might and rage of them he can muster. Though he is not a follower of Nar himself, he can only imagine how furious they would be at this arisen, and physically can see it with how much this blade fucking annihilated that guy. And Crash just even stands there, looking at the pile of ash like, and the fact there's no wildfire after that inferno, looking at the blade like, he should have been using this for years.
Nice.
Now pick Crash's turn.
Perfect. Will, you are up.
Okay. I have to, I think, as much as I would love to heal myself right now, I think if I don't, it's not going to matter unless I stop Zardin from doing stuff. So I'm going to take a huge risk here. I'm going to target him. He's just barely in range with Suspended Retribution. It is kind of a complex spell.
Whoa.
Well, you technically don't need to roll the reflex save just yet.
Okay.
It's something. Will points at him and says, "Your foul magic ain't gonna protect you today. I would think about doing something else." If he casts a spell, he has to make a reflex save or take 70 mental damage as a basketball-sized golden orb begins to float just above his head, ready to crash down on him if he casts a spell. He can also get rid of this spell if he spends 3 actions repenting or otherwise asking for Rashanael's mercy. Those 3 actions do not have to be consecutive. He could do 1 on the next 3 turns or 2 right now and then 1 later. But yeah, and I think that's it. So
Damn.
Such a sick spell.
So he's now just has like a golden basketball-sized orb of light floating above his head, very threateningly.
Perfect. I will keep that reflex save if he does decide to cast a spell. So it'll be a failure.
And then with my last action, I have 10 hit points. I'm scared. Oh, wait. Is this better than just... I have this thing. I've had this. Where is it? The Fiendish Bargain. Is it better than 1 action heal on myself? Yes, I'm going to go for it, just because it's fun. Will's just going to put his hand on his own chest and just think, oh, really could use the help right now. And so I'm going to use a Fiendish Bargain for the healing. And then I have to randomly generate a downside for it.
Roll me a d4.
Sure, let's roll a d4. A 4. So I take a -1 penalty to damage rolls for 1 minute. I am okay with that.
Does a flat 70 damage count as a damage roll?
I don't. I'm okay with him taking 69 damage.
Nice.
Honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna gain 3d8 plus 16 hit points on myself, just so that I don't get killed by some random incidental damage somebody accidentally does to me. And that will be my turn.
Perfect. Crash,
Oh,
I realize I forgot
damn.
to have you make a will save. Make a will save for me.
Oh, will save for Crash.
Mhm.
Oh goodness. I'm a little bit more scared of that one. I do not have.
Yeah, so you see the spirits assaulting after you. Luckily, it wouldn't have changed any of your rolls there, but you are frightened one that does 12 spirit damage as these things start just assaulting and maneuvering through. All
I'll
right,
take that spirit damage.
Zardan is up. You see him almost cowering in fear of that celestial power above his head, but he is going to rush and getting closer to Crash and Bear, kind of maneuvering his spear about. He is going to take 2 shots at you, Crash. You see him kind of spin the spear and then lash out twice.
Oh, that friend's gonna be rough for this. Let's see. Oh, huge.
Nice hit and a miss. No crits too. Looking with a frightened as well.
Yeah.
Is frightened working?
Yeah, it's just frightened.
Oh, we're level 11. Yeah, sorry. I got confused for a second. I was still thinking about my level 10 AC.
So he stabs out at you. As you see him stab through, the spear lights with a flame. You see it like with this like almost a corrupted flame going through. As it pokes into you, it feels like it damages both your spirit as well as burning into your armor as he stabs at you.
Damn.
That is way less impactful than if he had thrown another fireball or a similar spell. So, nice move, Will.
Yeah, for real. Is that still over him?
It's
Is it
still
like
over.
follow-
Yeah,
It lasts the rest of the combat, basically.
Wow, what a fantastic spell.
All right, this guy. Yeah, you see this guy is going to, same verse as the last. He is going to gather his arcane magic, cast his last fireball.
I spoke too soon.
And he is going to target Wisteria, Belric, and Dura. Nice.
I love it when
Nice.
I crit succeed on a 10.
All right.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Throw that fireball, but you guys knew it was coming. Some of you may use your nimbleness to dodge, others may bring the vines up to protect themselves, but either way, you're able to evade it. What is he going to do with that?
Is he able to place that without hitting any of his allies or himself and still get all 3 of us?
Yeah, remember he's 20
Yeah,
feet
oh,
away.
Right. That makes sense.
So he still does not have a great. Oh, are you close enough? Yeah, he is going to try to intimidate you, Wisteria. So you see him look over, and he goes, "You and your friends will burn for deciding not to take our gift." Let me see if we can demoralize. He fails completely. You see through his attempts to try to bring you down and are unfazed. Wisteria, you are up.
All right. First, I'm going to use a free action devise a stratagem on Zardan. That's a hit. I'll keep that in my back pocket. I already failed a recall knowledge check on him though, so I can't do it again. I'll do a recall knowledge on the other flame keeper.
That's actually a good name for him, the Flame Creeper.
I want to figure out what's a potential another dangerous spell that he might have to throw at us.
Oh, that wasn't at Zardan. Oh, that may work.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. What is your society? What's your society? It's not showing up for some reason.
My biggest one plus 23.
And you rolled. Oh, that'll work. Luckily, that is your highest one because anything else would have failed because you failed. And you said what was your question?
What's another spell that he has that might be dangerous for us?
You see he has fly, as well as lightning bolt. And you can see him starting to swirl his staff, a lightning bolt.
All right, I'll shout out, don't line up. So that was all free actions. I'm gonna use climbing up the ladder would just be like a stride action, right? To get up on the platform.
Do you have a climb speed?
No, I don't.
It would be difficult terrain with an athletics check.
Okay, so I have 40 movement speed, and then you said it's 20 feet up.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do. Can I do that as my hastened action?
Yeah,
Or-
stride.
okay.
All right, no. I think you have to have the speed to be able to do it as a hasten action. Unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, I might still use that for the strike later on anyway. But okay. So I will do a climb action as my first action. So I'll make that athletics check.
Perfect. It's very easy. DC 15. Perfect.
All right. So I'm up on the platform with them. I'm going to try to use Arcana to try to counteract the portal. As I see like some of the runes she's carved around and floating symbols, and I'm like, your penmanship is awful, and you missed a few characters there. You really got to do a better job with that. I'll use a hero point on that if I'm allowed to know if that succeeds or not before.
You're not allowed to know, but you can make a choice.
Let's see. Can I spend another action to retry the check if it's a failure, or to do the occultism check if it's a success?
You could definitely use the other one, the occultism check.
Okay.
But with this, so remember, this is just either Arcana or occultism.
Oh, I thought we needed
and then
both.
pushing the thing in, but you would not be able to repeat the Arcana check if it is a failure. So you
But
can
I
use
could repeat.
occultism or do the push thing.
All right, I'm gonna let it. I'm not gonna use a hero point, and if it's a failure, I'll use another action to do occultism.
But unfortunately, it does not succeed.
All right. Well, let's go for. So that was 2 actions. Third action. That's gonna use a hero point. There we go.
Perfect. You see the energy gathering through. You're able to disrupt some of the key portions of the portal. You start to see it weakening. You start to see the spores beginning to dissipate. It is one step away from being completed. And also, you do see one with a crit on that side. One of the circles falls back.
Nice. And then my hastened action I will use to make a strike on Zardan.
All right.
And use that 16 from the Devise a Stratagem. No. Sneak attack though. And that's my turn.
All right, Thorn Crawler is up. Oh, it's gonna go out to Valric this time. It does need to move just slightly. It's gonna spend one action to move, getting itself within position to go after both Valric and Dura. And you see Valric, it comes at you with its jaws open, looking almost like it's trying to swallow you whole. Oh, oof, all right. So crit on that one. So you see it coming in, trying to swallow you. It is also going to use improved grab to grapple you, but luckily it'll fail the grab. So it bites you for 50, but it cannot grab hold of you. You're too quick, too squirmy to get caught in its grasp, which is good for this creature. It is going to have to burn his last action to... it's just going to throw a branch at you. And it'll miss. You see it swinging through, and luckily you're able to dive beneath its branch as it comes through. This Fathomless is going to continue its war with the bear. You see it swing out one fist and crits this Bruin who's fighting fiercely to protect his friends. He is going to have a cave bear make a will save for me. He will unfortunately fail.
Check. You hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay.
If you were saying something before that, we couldn't hear.
All right. Does that crit that did 50? Does that do double or does it do 50 damage?
Oh, so yeah, that crit is just. Oh, so that one I think I already hit the crit, so that should just be 50 for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
did hit the crit. Yeah, just 50 on that one.
All right. Great. Thanks.
All right, so that's 21. So we got hit crit. He's got one more hit. Unfortunately, that will hit the poor cave bear.
That's the end of him, I think.
You see this Bruin fighting ferociously, trying to save his friends, but unfortunately, the Fathomless punches into him and just saps the energy, the life force from the bear. You hear it give one last valiant roar and howl as it slumps to the ground. All right, 8.
This guy's gonna die.
Oh, truer words have never been spoken.
So this one is going to do the same as it did before. You see it just flexing with all of its might, throwing one fist, two fists. That second fist connects. Give me a will save. You will succeed. So you will just take half damage on this, so 10 damage as it makes you relive the trauma of its death. And that is the Fathomless. Callie, you live through it. You are up. You are. The thing standing between this sanctuary and Steed, liberated.
You're cutting out, Tegan.
Like that.
Can't hear you too well.
Yeah, you're kind of.
Muffled.
Check.
Oh, yeah. Coming in any better?
Now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She's going to try and run right past Zardan with 2 actions. If he has a reactive strike, he better use it now.
He does.
Oh no.
That's a regular hit.
All right.
I remember the last time one of my characters tried to run past someone with a reactive strike.
Do so.
Okay, and then we are in range. Hura, this one's for you. And then she will just try and tear the corruption apart to reveal the purity of the seed. So that's going to be her survival check.
Perfect. You got a slightly lower DC. This being the reaction one. So let's see how this goes. Didn't even need it.
Huge.
you rip through, tearing through this corruption, kind of sending your vines through, breaking apart the decayed bark of the tree, purifying the sanctuary seed, and you have stopped the corruption of the seed. Well, for Callie, for you, you've done what you've been set out to do. You've got that seed purified. The only things that are now in danger are both the Bruins, Ephesia, as well as this land, the Asuvian forest of Kata, being tainted. Was that all?
Yeah, let's try it.
Whoa!
Let's try and get.
I thought I was saving them. How do I save the Bruins?
Oh,
I
the
thought
Bruins
that's
are
what
on the
that
other
was.
side. Unfortunately, the Bruins are on the other side.
Yeah, the Bruins had a separate clock you guys haven't revealed yet. Nobody's recalled knowledge for those ones yet.
So with the last action, as this is all cleared up, immediately she turns around and points towards Dura. Dura will act together. So use one action to I think Dura is in range for this. Yeah. So Dura has a reach of 20 feet, and Dura is going to reach out towards that tablet with a tendril strike, extending its reach by 5 more feet to try and smack it.
I was about to say, like, it's just 20 feet, but then you got that 5 more feet. That's perfect.
We love Sumner. We love Sumner.
I don't know who this is to hit, so just it's 36 to hit the tablet.
Perfect.
You
You knock that tablet off of its perch, sending it flying into the portal. You see that portal swirl in this swirl of chaos and just corrupted energy before it implodes upon itself. You guys have stopped the lands from being tainted.
Wait, hold on. That was act together, so both the clocks were stopped simultaneously in world.
Nice.
All right, that's my turn.
Solid turn, because now the only clock right now is the hidden one. This one I told you. Actually, I've already told you it's one away, so I might as well show it. But Beric, I need you to roll me the d20. You need to be below 11.
Okay, well, I'm a low roller today.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
The clock does not progress. You see the energy swirling through, still kind of poking at the bodies of the Bruins, but not progressing any further and corrupting them into a risen. Belric, you are up.
All right, so can I recall knowledge on that?
You can.
Figure out. Okay, for goodness sakes, I thought the orb. I'm a fool.
No worries,
I will recall knowledge on this. Let's see.
Perfect.
If I can determine how to get rid of them.
You will succeed on that. You see that this energy, this fiery field, is corrupting the Bruins into a risen. You see it starting to lose a little bit of steam now that the seed isn't aiding its efforts, but still is. You're far enough along in the process that it still is holding. You realize to take it down, you need to do 2 things. You need to break through the fiery barrier, which you realize can be done by brute force. And then you need to be able to get within 30 feet to be able to kind of do either a nature or a medicine check to see if you can kind of start helping heal the Bruins of the corruption.
Oh, brother.
Does the fire need to be broken through before we can do that?
That's a good question.
You could be able to start healing them too, but both still need to happen before they be out of difficulty. And the only way to remove one of the clocks is to get a crit.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, sorry, I have to break through the fire through brute force, and the second one was you need to do a survival check.
Or nature or medicine to kind of begin healing them.
You have to be within 30 feet to do that.
You do.
I have an extra action and I can help out with the medicine check if you want to try to break through. Or, whichever you think will be your best shot.
Thought I would just thought I could command bear and he would just charge through, and then hopefully someone can do that check. What are your thoughts on that?
It will need an attack to bring it down.
So could I attack with my bow, or does that have to be a melee
Oh yeah, you
attack?
can never do both.
Shoot it.
All right, yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot away. Do you want to mark it, or do you want to just shoot at it?
I probably should mark it. So yeah, I'll use my second action to hunt prey. This is where I have trouble. I have to apply the effect to it now. This is like a new thing. Maybe you do?
That's weird. Yeah, I never had to before.
I know. Now the only way I can do it is if I.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just. It's my first shot. Here we go.
Perfect. I think you targeted yourself, but that will actually be a crit.
Okay. Try targeting that. Holy shit.
Nice. You break through the fiery barrier with one shot. Kind of clearing off one of the pieces necessary to be able to. Oh, and that was a crit too. So I will give you one off of the clock as well.
Yes, baby. Okay. Last thing, I'm gonna go down here with my bear and just I'm gonna work on avenging the other bear.
All
My
right.
turn.
Crash, you are up.
All right. We are going to. Hold on. There we go. Touch and go. Which allows me not only to reload and reload and change my weapon, but also step. And now he's in range. And we're going to reload it with that fire ammo once again. Action to activate it? Trigger brand salvo.
All right.
We love to see it. And not quite a crit, but that's the turn.
Oh shoot!
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you this. If you are here, you would get flanking from Dura because of Dura's reach.
Sadly, I wouldn't have been able to get there.
God. Oh, right, it's a step.
With a step, yeah.
Yeah. So, damage and damage.
Nice.
Nice. Dang.
We love Gunslinger. We love Gunslinger.
Perfect. Anything else you can do this turn?
Oh no, that's all 3 actions. But Crash after this turn will no longer be frightened.
Nice. Will, you're up. You're on mute, Will.
I am conflicted, but I need to. I have another thing I need to do. All right. First, let me check the range on the spell. 60 feet, great. I am going to use my Quickened spell. Quickened casting. I get this once per day. I can turn a spell of 4th rank or lower into a single action rather than 2 actions. So
Perfect.
I'm going to use that to target Zardan again with Spiritual Amnemesis. Finally, I get to use this. He is going to be forced to see visions of the life he lived when he was a man. And if he is undead, then he automatically downgrades it to a lower level. So that success becomes a failure.
Nice.
Actually, success is the only thing that's not downgraded. Weirdly enough.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I know that's so odd.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
you're
like-
right.
Oh, yeah, weird. Okay. Still
That's
slowed one
funky.
for 1 round.
All right. That's my first action. My second action, I think I need to get moving. I cannot stay here because I will be killed by a zombie. So I am going to use a focus point, I think, to cast Angelic Wings on myself. And then I will use Propelling Sorcery to, instead of getting the Angelic Blood Magic, I will just give myself 5 feet of movement. So you see the wings unfurl behind Will. I get to move myself 5 feet. And then I am going to use my last action to fly upwards. I know it's difficult terrain going up. So,
Half movement, yeah. Half whatever your fly speed is.
yeah, so my speed is... I should know this. Hold on. My speed is 35, so I'm going to go... Can I go 20 feet up and then the remaining feet squares forward? Sorry, no, 10 feet up.
No, so 10 feet up, so spinning 20 feet, then go 15 feet forward.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so wait, 10 feet up would cost me 20 feet of movement and then another 15 feet forward, so there is where I can go, I believe, to... Let's go here.
And that's 25 feet, isn't it? That's 25
Well,
feet.
yes, well, it's measuring the 5 feet I moved from my spell pushing me 5 feet, so I'm just
Okay.
adding an extra 5 onto it. Actually, I know, I'm gonna go... Oh no. I'm gonna go this way, to be closer to my allies.
Perfect.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Zardan is up. Oh, what's he about to do? He is hurt from that last strike. You see a bit of panic in his eyes. He is going to... He's going to lash out at Crash. You see Spear strike out once. He's going to miss. He's another action to strike.
Uh-oh.
And then he is going to move over here. So you see the spear crack out with energy, and he starts to put some distance in between.
I think I would like to use Reactive Strike.
Oh yeah, Duro would have that range. Yeah, go for it.
Let's just target him. Well, alright, fair. That's not the
Just-
worst time for a purpose.
Does he have something that allows him to make the 2 strikes with 1 action? Because I think he just did 3 actions, right? Isn't he slowed 1?
Oh, you're right. He's
Oh,
slow.
yeah.
Yeah. So he would
Oh,
not
so
be able
that
to
first. All right.
move. All right. The Flame Keeper is up. I don't know why I rolled so many different things. And then he is out of fireballs. He's got somebody in his face. He doesn't have a lot of great spells. Wisteria, he's gonna cast Lightning Bolt point blank on you. Give me a reflex saving throw.
Come at me, bro. Ah.
So you see him swirling that staff, and you see him just unleash this torrent of lightning arcing through, just leaving this taste of ozone in the air as he assaults Wisteria. And then he is just going to lash out And that will be his last action. First time he's been able to use his third action. And that is his turn. Wisteria, you're up.
Cool. Well, I'm alive, and that's what counts. I'm gonna bank on the fact that this guy is more of a spellcaster and doesn't have reactive strikes, so I'm going to climb back down the ladder as well. First things first, I'm a free action devise a stratagem and then on Zardan. Maybe a hit. We'll see, but might not do that this turn. I feel like I've recalled knowledge. Oh, there's that vine crawler thing. I will recall knowledge on that to figure out its lowest saving throw. Because it's free.
You have not. Oh, that's against Zardan again.
Sorry.
What is your nature?
Plus 16.
Okay, that's enough. What is your question? You said what is his lowest what?
Saving throw.
Will.
A creature's almost as terrifying as Dura, but not very willful. So, all right. So those are free actions. Now I'm going to climb down the ladder. So I'll make that athletics check.
Perfect.
All right. I am going to. Where is the thing? Okay. Do a doctor's visitation to stride towards Callie and battle medicine her as a single action.
All right.
So that was 2. Where is treat wounds? I got a target.
Oh, awesome.
There you go. All right, and the Bruins are in the cage.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna use my quickened action to stride here. So that was climb, doctor's visitation, quicken, stride. So fourth action will be the medicine check to try to undo their corruption.
Perfect.
Ugh, don't think that's enough.
Got a hero point?
Nope, I've used all 3.
Unfortunately, you see it's corruption like you haven't seen before, and you're struggling to find a way to halt the transformation.
All right, well, should have another chance if we're lucky. But that's my turn.
Perfect. Now you guys will have, as long as nobody rolls a 20, you'll have another chance. Oh, what's this guy gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna keep munching on Belric. So you see he lashes out at his jaws, but he will miss this time. You see it coming towards you. You're able to narrowly dodge out of the way. He tries again. You evade him. Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna. Is it a good spell? He's not a good spell. He's just gonna throw a branch at you now. It somehow crits on that one. So he throws that branch out at you for 42 damage. You see it whip around and collide into you, but luckily you've evaded its maul and evaded getting swallowed whole yet again. The Blighted are somehow still in this fight. Oh wow! Did you guys get kicked out of Foundry?
No,
They just
see her.
you know, like mid-turn. It's weird. As I get back in there, let's see what the Fathomless are going to do. Yeah, it's weird. It kicked me out on my browser, but like the stream's Foundry is still working too, so it's literally
check.
just my browser.
You hear
Oh,
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry.
Were you saying something earlier? I can hear you before.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, my thing is loading slow. There we go. Fathomless. First up is the one against the bear. Oh, that bear is. Oh, this is a different bear. This is Bear. He's going to.
Wait. No.
We got far too many bears. But luckily, the true bear proves far too quick for this Fathomless as it struggles to land a blow upon his hide. The other one, Will, is in the air now. It is going to burn action to go this way. And then another action to go here. And it is going to try to flank with his boss against Crash with his last action. But luckily, Crash proves too fast for this Fathomless, remaining untouched. And that
Happy forward too.
back, yeah.
Okay. Callie will boost up. Actually, what's the check needed over here for the Broads?
Medicine.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. So she has. Is this spot enough from here?
Oh, I think that's 30 feet. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yes, and then she will channel her healing prowess in. Do it. Okay. And can't repeat it, right? This time.
Unfortunately, you can't repeat it because it's just the one skill. Oh, no, there's nature for this one, too.
Sorry. Oh, okay. So I could try nature. And I have natural medicine, so let's see if this works.
Hey, that will work. So yeah, you're able to. Or how does it look as Callie kind of begins soothing the corruption?
Yeah, she first starts throwing, bandages and things from her healer's toolkit, and then realizes that no, wait, that's not her power. That's not what she specializes in. So then she brings out poultices from her herbalist dedication, and then starts tossing these ungent and oily goops towards the people there, and somehow the wounds start filling in.
Perfect. With that, the Bruins are taken off of the chopping block. But just for fun, roll me that d20 and see what it could have been. Oh, well, but a good one either way. But with that, you take them off, and Callie, I think you have a couple action, or we've got
Just
some act
the last
together
act
shenanigans
together.
together.
Yeah, just the act together to try and take down. Let's go for the boss.
All right.
Oh well, that's what hurt.
I think Callie, you got all three, didn't you?
A valuable
ended all
potential
three, actually.
member of the group. Yes, just showing her value.
Wow.
Perfect. Take off ritual. Belric, you are up. You've got this thorn crawler in your face trying to eat you. You see your Bruins are out of danger. What do you do?
I breathe a sigh of relief. I nod to Callie, like, thank you, well done. I nod to Wisteria, thank you for the attempt. Then I am going to use my first action to put... If I put Hunt Prey on this guy, it means I can shoot them like from close range without any issues, right? So my Hunter Prey?
Oh, because you are using your short bow or your long bow right now?
Short bow.
Yeah, I don't think you have an issue with the short bow shooting.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright. So, yeah, I'll Hunt Prey the beast in front of me and shoot at it.
Alright.
That's my... Sorry, I use that one where I shoot two actions.
Perfect.
That's the first one.
That'll hit.
Differently. And here's my second shot. Am I targeting the wrong guy?
No, that was me. I saw the ritual targeted. But you do see that ritual. The creature seems to be susceptible to fire, but unfortunately, that second shot will just miss.
Okay. So those are my second actions. Third action, I'm gonna command bear,
All right.
and he is going to target this guy next to him and take some swipes. Right. I'm trying to figure this out, but hold on. What's this? All right, so I'm gonna do claw strike first.
Okay.
Damn it. And I'm gonna do jaw strike second.
All right.
All right, it's my turn.
You.
Fortune Fathoms proved a little too quick. But Crash, you are up. You're in between the Fathomless and Zardan. What do you do?
We're gonna kill Zardan.
So confident.
He has his reactive strike, doesn't he?
He has not attacked anybody this turn or this round.
Alright, so there's nothing I can do to not elicit that, so we're going for it.
All right.
Touch and go, which is a reload, which should provoke it. Oh, shit.
Cool. And you want to be here, right?
What are you wearing?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's down. Crash is down.
Why?
58. Yeah, so Crash, you start to make a move and you see this spear come flying your way, piercing through your carapace, dropping you to the ground. And you hear him just mutter, "Abomination."
I was just gonna heal him.
All right. Will, you're up.
It would have been great if I could have done this 2 seconds ago in the fiction. I am going to use a 2-action heal. That's your fault. I'm going to use a 2-action heal. Let's do it at 5th rank. Just get you a lot of health. And yeah. 76 hit points to Crash.
I will take it. You know what? That is... That's insane.
And do you want to move anywhere? This is a thing I've mostly been forgetting to do. But when I use any of my divine blood magic
He
spells,
can't step or stride at the moment. He's on
it's
the
not
ground.
stepping or striding. It's me force moving him 5 feet.
Oh.
Oh. If you can put me right here, so I'm not currently flanked.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, let's push him. Here, I'll put up the propelling sorcery. At least I think that's how it works. Want to make absolutely certain. I'll put it in the chat. Propelling sorcery. You step as a free action or move the target 5 feet in the direction of your choice.
Nice. All right, that works.
Nice.
I can use this on enemies too. I just usually forget to do it.
Perfect.
And then my final action, I'm just going to look down from my position on high, looking down at Zardan, and say, "This battle's turning against you, friend. I suggest you lay down your arms." And I'm going to use a demoralize on him.
All right.
Pythagorean theorem, I am exactly 30 feet away from him. I remembered exactly one of the Pythagorean triplets. So, I haven't used this in a little bit. Let's target him. And then pull up the basic action macro thing.
It would be
Demoralize.
wild if we got him to surrender.
I don't have will selected for some reason. 1 second.
He teleported out of here last time. I got a feeling.
But he's already used his teleport, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if he has
Yeah.
more.
Ooh, I failed. Okay.
That's the knowledge I don't have.
All right.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
Oh, so Crash, you are. G, or Spirit.
Yep.
Reactive strike still puts him ahead of the guy that knocked him down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still getting down, right?
Oh, no, it's the turn in which he went down. So,
Okay, so he'd still be above Will.
yes.
Okay. All right.
When you're reduced to 0 hit points, move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you are reduced to 0 HP.
So it's his own turn. He was before Will. So yeah.
Would have been really
Alright.
funny if he immediately got to go.
I'm good with waiting. Zone for the two.
So you do see panic begin to enter Zardan's eyes, and you hear him start to babble like, no, this isn't the way it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to be endless. But you see he begins to cast kind of like his sigils beginning to form as he tries to teleport himself away. But as he does so, you see the arcane or divine energy above rush over him, just pelting him with just orbs of energy. And you see him crushed beneath its weight.
Oh my god.
You see Zardan
Sick.
fall to the ground.
Oh shit!
Will, is it
Uh,
a ray of light, or does it come crashing down like glass?
It was like a basketball-sized orb of light that just crashes down on him and it explodes, kind of like a water balloon, just like the golden light just like splatters all down over him.
Sick.
Crash is just gonna cough on the ground and go, the end.
Perfect. You see him breathe his last. The corrupted Flamekeeper is going to cast Fly upon himself. Does he have to move at all with that first one? He does not. You see him start to fly away. He is 10 feet off the map.
I distinctly remember in Crash's introduction combat him hitting a crack shot, so I'm gonna remember where he is next turn.
You will have some cover from the trees, but you can definitely try to take a shot at him.
The crack shot you made was through the cover of a tent. I remember it very distinctly because I was like, "This guy's such a badass." You had to like make such a crazy shot. You did.
Wisteria, you're up.
Alright, well, first things first, I'm going to battle medicine myself. Expert DC.
Nice.
Go. And then let's see. That was one action, and then yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, there's a couple of different options here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a doctor's visitation. I wanna. Yeah, to come help out Crash. What's another battle medicine? Did I battle medicine him today? No, I didn't. Alright. To go. Alright. There we go.
Thank you.
Nice.
28 for you. That was 2 actions. Don't think I want to. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use a. I guess I'll just fire a shot at the Fathomless, doing a quick draw to put the hand back on my crossbow like we talked about, and then
Perfect.
taking a shot. No off guard or anything though. Oh wait, the other one just grabbed. No, I'm gonna shoot the other one. Get that sneak attack.
I don't think he's grabbed.
Oh, it's got the icons on it, but if it got out, did Bear grab it at some point?
Oh,
No, I couldn't.
Tried and
he
missed.
tried.
Okay. If
It's
neither of
close
them are
to
off guard,
church.
then I'll just shoot the one by Crash. Hey. That would have been real nice.
Got him.
Nice.
Nice. This thing is barely upon its feet.
I'll use my quickened action to make another strike then with map and see if I can finish it off.
Perfect. Nice.
Oh yeah. He gone.
How do you take him down?
Jesus.
One hand kind of quickly patching together Crash's parts and reassembling them, and then I kind of pull him up into a sitting position and then say, "Don't move," and rest the crossbow on his shoulder, and then fire 2 quick shots and take it out.
Sick.
I've not hit a sneak attack this entire combat, but I still feel like I'm concerned.
Solid. You see the Thorn Crawler seeing its allies disappearing around it, is going to use its Woodland Stride and move 90 feet into the forest.
Okay, that I will take a reactive strike on.
Go for it, yeah.
Can I can't do that.
Nope. That's
Alright. And then this guy, yeah, he's gonna continue his one-sided war with bears. He's killed one
For
bear.
fuck's sakes.
He feels like he may be able to. Oh shit! He is really going for trying to kill another. Make a will saving throw for bear as well.
Oh no.
That was that will succeed. So he'll take half of this, and then he'll use his last action to strike again, but will miss.
Fuck's sake.
All right, that's his turn. As we wrap this combat up, Callie, what do you do? Do you go after any of the fleeing guys? Or one?
Yes. She will bring out her personal staff and a lightning will crackle and she will shoot a 4th rank lightning bolt towards the fleeing druid,
Nice.
the corrupted flamekeeper. So, let's see. If I just do this, and this, and then I can cast it, and the DC is 1 higher because it's coming out from the staff, even if it doesn't show it.
Oof.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Didn't expect
If it makes you
that.
feel better, he hadn't been hit yet, so it wouldn't have.
Oh. Done.
Yeah.
And then Dura will start moving towards the last one. 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. That's his turn.
All right, you're up. You see 2 fleeing creatures. You see Bear getting beat up by this bear killing Fathomless. What do you do?
Yeah. All right, I'll put my 100 shot on this Fathomless that's left. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, my 100 prey on that, and then I will take 100 shots. So this will be the first shot.
Nice. He is hurt.
This will be the second shot. This will be the third shot. A bigger one. Okay, and then free action. Bear's gonna attack.
All right.
Might have been targeting the wrong person
Now
there.
you targeted Bear on that one, but that will hit him.
Okay, sorry.
Of course. Oh, actually, hold on, too. One of your shots would hit him, too. The 26.
26 would have hit.
Yeah. So give me damage for both Bear and that shot. All right. He's barely on his feet. Can Bear bring it home? How does Bear finish this Fathomless?
Balric's seeing all these people fleeing, and then he's like, but then he sees like, oh, like Bear got hit twice really hard, so he just like, instead of like, he was like aiming up in the air at these guys, like had his bow drawn, and then he heard about Bear like groaning, so then he just goes, wham, wham, 2 good shots there, and then like Bear reacts and just does one claw strike across the chest to like bring him down.
Perfect. You see the Fathomless crash through. I'll say Crash Will Wisteria. Are you taking any shots at the fleeing creatures?
I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah, I'm not focused
Yes.
on shooting everyone's wounds.
Crash is going to pull out his Hammond gun.
All right.
Let's see.
And you did hear the piece. They have not taken any damage yet, too, right? Well,
They're going.
one guy's taking a little bit
presume.
of damage.
They're gonna take damage, dude. They're
Yeah.
gonna remember this fight.
So I drew it, and I don't know where. Just pull out the bag, change grip, and we're going to shoot them. Just realized I'm not gonna do this standing up. This is going to be quite the shot then. 40 to hit.
Perfect. That's minus prone, which your range increment. 150. That's still within 150, I think. Yeah. So that will hit.
All right. See here, 18 damage,
Okay.
and for this guy in particular, Crash is going to keep shooting at him until he's fully like out of range increment.
That was 3 actions. He is going to fly lower within the trees next turn.
I see. So there's no chance.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah, after Crash sees that hit, he'll just take the fact he got a pot shot off. Hope it leaves a scar.
Yeah,
Now
you see some
see
blood, ichor-like blood dripping through the trees, the tops of the trees as he starts flying away. But with that, you all see you've successfully stopped the corruption of the sanctuary seed. You've stopped the tainting of the Suvian forest while managing to free the Bruins of Phasia and saving them from being transformed into Arisen. So I'll see what the group wants to do. Do you guys want to spend another 20 minutes or take a quick break and then spend another 20 minutes wrapping this one up, or do you guys want to pick that up next session?
My personal vote would be next session, but I'm okay either way.
Okay. Oh, we'll hold off to next session then, and then we'll really get into downtime that time, and then wrap up the finale for kind of what happens now that Callie and Belric have been able to not only save the sanctuary tree or sanctuary seed, but the forest itself, and potentially a step closer to their goal of turning the Suvian forest into an exalted sanctuary. And then we will get into a week of downtime. And then we're going to get into our kind of next batch of kind of these faction missions where Crash will have a bounty. that will bring in the rest of the gavels of Visara to assist with. So we will get into that, but we won't, because Chris, you're gone next Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. So what is the date on that? We will be back the 14th, 13th. So we will be off the 6th and then back the 13th, and then probably a little bit until Thanksgiving, a little bit more of a regular schedule there. But yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out, and we will see you all next time.